right, well, here we do go again. And yes, it is Christmas time. I'm sure we don't have to tell you folks about that out there, especially if you got little ones. And we have a very, very special guest here today, Mr. Carmen D'Angelo. Carmen, thank you for trekking all the way down here.
My pleasure, Coach.
Carmen, well, for you folks, now, if you're watching from Australia, if you look at a map of the United States, see that little hook up in the corner? Well, that's Cape Cod, and that's part of Massachusetts, and that's where we are today. Now, Carmen's like a little bit higher on the Massachusetts, and we're playing a little bit lower, so he had quite a trip down here, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So we're certainly glad you're here with us. Tell us a little bit about Carmen.
Oh, I've been playing accordion for a long time. As most of us have, we started as kids and grew up. Eventually became president of the Mass Accordion Association.
I was just going to mention that.
And here we are.
Yeah, Carmen is the past president of the Massachusetts Accordion Association. I washed my mouth this morning. Again. Massachusetts Accordion, that's what it is, association.
That's it.
And he's now serves as treasurer of that august body. Mm-hmm. And so our first tune, you probably recognize it, called Winter Wonderland. Now, there's a lot of tunes that are considered Christmas songs, but they're just kind of seasonal songs.
Right.
You know, Jingle Bells is one.
Yeah.
And, of course, this Winter Wonderland is one. And it was written in 1934 as one of those seasonal songs, and especially, I guess, in the northern hemisphere, northern part of the United States we're in, it's really considered a Christmas song. But what do we know? We just play a Christmas song. So our next tune, we're going back to 1970. A young man named Jose Feliciano had a huge hit on this tune called Feliz Navidad. You want to take us in, Carmen?
Sure.
Okay. Feliz Navidad. Now, I had heard a story about that tune that when it first came out, there was a little prejudice about a Hispanic person playing Christmas songs on the radio.
Oh,
a lot of the radio stations boycott it. Now,
wow.
A story I heard, true or not, I don't know, but the way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me, that's for sure. So Feliz Navidad, big hit on that song. Well, we're going to play the next tune, 1954. A fellow named Perry Como. Remember Perry Como?
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Had a TV show and everything, right, at one time. Great crooner, one of the American crooners,
Yeah.
so to speak, yeah. And Perry sang a song that was written for what just about everybody likes to do, and that's to go home for the holidays.
Yeah.
So take us in, Carmen.
Okay.
All right, home for the holidays. I guess that's where everybody wants to go. Of course, you don't know if you're welcome there or not, but so Carmen, do you have any special things you do for the holidays, Christmas?
Well, we have, we have our traditions like everyone else,
Yeah.
you know. Christmas Eve at one place and Christmas Day at another.
Oh, yeah,
And,
okay.
Of course, in the old days when my mother was still around, we'd have marathon meals, we used to call them.
Oh, wow.
Although the marathons only last, the elite runners run about two hours in a marathon.
Well, that's pretty
elite,
quick.
elite, yeah.
Elite.
Well, my mother was an elite cook, but ours
there you
lasted
go.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, that's great. All right, well, that next tune, this tune actually came from a story, and the story was 1939 about a little reindeer who just didn't really fit in for some reason. And then I don't even know actually who wrote this song, but a fellow named Gene Autry, remember Gene Autry, the cowboy? 1949, he recorded the song, and of course it's been a classic ever since. And I remember as a mere child, we always used to play cowboys, and of course my favorite cowboy was Roy Rogers, and my little friend 2 doors down, his favorite cowboy was Gene Autry, and boy, didn't we have arguments about who was the best, but Roy Rogers was still the best. So a little tune about, that little red-nosed reindeer called Rudolph. That's his name.
Right.
That's it. Okay.
I'll give you a little intro.
That sounds great. Rudy Rudolph, that little red-nosed reindeer. And then, of course, they had the big TV specials every year. They, you know, of course, all the young'uns, the kids, just look forward to seeing the Rudolph special every single Christmas. And it's the same special when you've had kids. You see the same one for 10 years in a row. But
yeah.
Kids don't know the difference, right? All they know is it's Rudolph. It's Rudolph. So, well, this next tune, written in 1964. Yes, Coach Dave has to use a couple of cheat sheets. I know. But that's okay. We want to make sure we get it right. 1964, a fellow, he was kind of a folk singer, I guess, Burl Ives. Yeah, he was kind of a folk singer. Mm-hmm. And for you folks who are under the age of 30, you probably don't even know what that is. But he sang folk tunes. A lot of singers in that era did a lot of folk tunes. And his name was Burl Ives, and he had the big hit because he wants everybody to have a holly jolly Christmas. Right. Yes. a holly jolly Christmas, sure. Why not? Of course, a little bit of that Christmas cheer sometimes helps out, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Yes, yes. Well, we're getting very down close to time. But do you actually have another song that we could?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, what you got? Now this is going to be an extra tune, folks. So when you get your cable bill, just don't let.
You want Santa Claus? Santa Claus?
Yeah, we're going to do that as the last tune. But if you got something else that we can,
sure.
We got a little time to fill here.
Okay. How about It's a Wonderful Time of the Year?
Not too sure on that one.
Okay.
Jingle Bells. Is that it? Jingle? Yeah. What key you got it in?
That's in G.
Sure. Why not?
All right.
All right. Little Jingle Bells.
We might as well maybe try to add some bells.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. One, two, three.
All right, just the way we rehearsed it. Oh, wait, we didn't rehearse that, did we? Oh, wait, we didn't rehearse any of these, did we? All right. Okay, well, we are getting down close to our time here, and we figured that, well, you just ask the kids. They know who's coming on December 24th, the day before, night before. Santa Claus, he'll be coming to town, so let's just bring him into town.
All right, very good.
All right. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, we're just about near the end of our time. Tell you once again, a big thank you to Carmen for coming in and driving that long way to get to us, and see him once a month at the Accordion Association meeting. So it's nice to see him out of that atmosphere. We're just sitting here doing the stuff we all enjoy doing.
Right.
So that's great. Now you come back and see us again sometime.
We certainly will.
All right. That sounds like a plan. And of course, y'all know what I'm going to say. Besides, thank y'all for watching and listening, tuning in, however it is you get this show, TV, radio, YouTube, however it comes into your house. We certainly enjoy having you. Thank you for watching. And you know what I'm going to say, bring those young'uns in. Bring the young'uns in. Now these tunes they've probably heard, but normally the tunes I do they've never heard, and there's no place for them to hear them. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So. And of course, the biggest thank you of all to the big guy behind the glass. And we kind of tested him today, but he got us straightened out because Austin Ricketts couldn't do the show without him. Now, if we sound good, it's up to Austin. If it doesn't sound good, there's something wrong with the accordion. That's what it is, right? So we're gonna take it home with another little rendition of I don't know, Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay. So let's just get into that and we'll see how far we get. So.